Today I will be demonstrating a 90-degree cut on my male client. My client asked me for me to buzz his sides, just a little trim, and then a 90-degree cut on top. I drape my client. If you want to, you can shampoo and condition your client if necessary. After that, you would have to detangle the hair with a wide tooth comb. Now this is after I have already buzzed his sides. Now I am going to brush out his hair, and I'm going to prepare to make our guide. For our guide, you are going to take a 1.5-inch wide profile section from the front hairline to the nape. In this instance, for my client, it's going to be from the top to the wherever his hair ends. And then you're going to cut palm to palm until you reach the apex, and then switch hand positions. And here I am just being a little extra, but I am showing you guys the center guide that I just did on my client, which is where we're going to begin cutting. Here I am just taking up the hair in the back at a 90-degree angle and then cutting a couple of inches off. Kind of looks like a little mohawk, your guide, but just keep brushing it out to a 90-degree elevation and then cut. No matter what angle it is that you're grabbing your hair, it's got to be 90 degrees. It's always got to cut at a 90-degree angle. Here I am just demonstrating to you guys that no matter where you pull the section, it's going to be 90 degrees straight out. 90 degrees straight out. Now here you're just going to follow the guide all the way to the front hairline. After completing the guide, we should now have a guide for the rest of the top of the hair, allowing us to stay consistent and follow the head shape. Now here I already am taking another section. Remember, with this each section we're going to be elevating at 90 degrees and cutting with the traveling guide. The guide is there to help us, so we shouldn't be messing up. We're going to continue cutting once again until we reach the front hairline, and then we're going to repeat the same technique on the same multiple sections we're going to be picking up. Here I am brushing out my new section with my traveling guide, and I can see where my traveling guide cuts off, and that is where I'm going to cut my new section, and we're just going to continue that all around. The guide is there, you can see it. That is where we're going to cut the hair. What is a 90-degree cut? It is basically layering. You're layering hair to add texture, to add volume, to add like something to your client's hair. I recommended this to my client because my client said their hair was flat. It was boring. He didn't know what to do with it anymore. And I was like, this sounds perfect for you. Also, he said it was getting like thick, heavy, and layering really does help get massive amount of weight off of the hair. I have officially finished the right side of my client's hair. We are continuing to the left side, usually in the traveling guide, elevating to 90 degrees. Continue the steps until we finish all of the hair. Now here I have finished with my haircuts. I am just double checking it for any small pieces of hair I miss, any flyaways, anything I am checking. You have to cross check. It is very important to make sure the hair is all the same length. For cross checking, usually we just part the hair in the opposite way from which we cut it to check for the precision of the line and the shape of the hair. Now I have finished my 90-degree cuts on my client, and we will be blow drying and styling his hair. My client says he usually leaves his hair as it is, or he does like a kind of blowout to it. So here I'm just blow drying it out on all sections, and then drawing it more towards the right side of his face, since it tends to drape down that way, and that's how he likes it. Here I'm just looking at the cut, going through it, see if this is what I like, what I want to represent to my client, and make sure I like it so I know my client likes it. Here I am fixing an area I didn't like. You can also cross check hair when it is dry, so fixing mistakes before you show your client you can do as well after the hair is dried. For styling, my client does not like any gel mousse, any styling products, so I just sprayed a little bit of water, pushed the hair back with a brush or comb, your fingers, and then hopefully he likes the results when I show him. And here we have the finished 90-degree cuts, and my handsome client is looking the most handsome he has ever looked.